And then coming to the another, slightly, more controversial thing, right? Surrogacy. So, like, if you look at Priyanka Chopra or Nayanthara, they've had surrogate kids. So they have not gone through that whole hormonal imbalance of 2 3 years. They've chosen to skip it, but they are genetically their kids. So should that also be something that people should evaluate? I'm talking about the top 0.1% of the 1% of women who want to be like, say an Indira Gandhi or an Indira Nui or any one of you. So like
That's what
that.
I.
So that percentage of women. So should that even be an option to consider, or is it still not something because is motherhood like because you might have better
I
experiences
think
about
No,
it?
I
it's
think it's fine. It's fine. Again, it gives you the choice. Like, Isha Ambani talking about going through an IVF is okay. It is just normalizing these situations because not all women are hormonally alike. And there are women who don't want to take a career break at that point in time, but yes, want to have motherhood. So I think it's okay. I don't think there has to be any taboo around these things. And who's putting these taboos? These are the other women around or the men around. You have to live life on your terms. You have to decide what you want to do for yourself, and that's right for you as a decision.
yeah.
As the family, I mean, again, and if you want to be a single mother and go through this, that is also okay. It has to be normalized.
So
Gautam, you said Indira Nui and Indira Gandhi example. So, just parallel to this, we are talking in the context that there are lots of challenges for women in this era. It's not like that. Previously, also like Mrs. Gandhi, Indira Nui, Sudha Murthy, these are the best example. They might have gone through these same challenges. So
Yeah.
they were the leaders. They were the failures. They might have some failures, career break, and all. And we it's
Maybe
not
Sudha
all
Murthy gave
together
the
that
initial funds to Krishnamurti for starting.
yeah
Narayana
she had
Murthy,
Narayan
Give it.
Murthy.
you're in
Okay.
Bangalore.
I'm
You can
sorry, it was just slip of
But
tongue.
that's also a
and
marketing ploy.
but she
They've,
had
it's
two
all over.
kids at the right age. She had kids, many of them, even Mrs. Gandhi, Indira Gandhi. So if they could do it, women,
okay. So
at
I'll
least this should be on the surface. This success stories or these women role models must be in education that you are saying that they must be made aware of. So they must be made aware of this true ladies also.
So that's why I'm asking you the question.
yeah.
Yes, Gauri.
So I think surrogacy absolutely, like we said, egg freezing should be an option. Having said that, for people who want to take it, um, I think motherhood is a beautiful thing. It teaches you a lot of things, and it actually, I think, helps make you a more wholesome person and even a better leader. I mean, we were talking about boys and teenage girls. I think the one thing that I learned from my daughter at an early age was patience. For me to be patient, to be able to seriously, and I mean it, I think it made me a much, much better person and a leader having her. And I didn't go through the traditional motherhood route. But it made me a much, much better person. And it was, I would say, let nature takes its course. If it's
Right.
to happen, it's to happen. If I want an option, I should have options.
Correct.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I am
all of these
agree
should
with
be
it.
options that should be available should somebody want it. But motherhood, should you delay it because, or you should, not go through it just because you want to focus on your career? Again, I don't think it needs to become mainstream.
But Gauri, these options come with some cost. It's
Exactly, I was
Priyanka
just
Chopra who
coming to
can afford, or Isha
not only
Ambani who
cost, I
can.
think emotionally
Emotional
also.
cost
Emotional,
as well.
emotional
Yeah,
cost.
absolutely.
Yeah,
It's not
just not
easy. I'm just
financial
saying,
cost. It comes with a lot of
it's
emotional
like that's
cost
what I'm
also.
saying. It's never going to become mainstream to say that, I'll have, because then surrogacy will become an industry in itself. I mean, do we want that? I'm not sure.
It's, I
Correct.
think, very personal. It's your
It's very
personal
personal.
choices. But I think the women now who are getting, they should be educated of the pros and cons of both. See, I
Mm.
mean, surrogacy has its pros, but it also has its cons because there's a lot of legal implications there. Like the surrogate mother might, emotionally bond and things like that. In the future, you should be aware what are the problems you're going to face. So
Right.
that they should be educated about, but still it's their own decision. It's all personal decisions, what you want to do with it.